Hey, how's it going? Today is Tuesday. It is Captain's Log, laid off date 125. I think it's 125. I've not heard from Dream Employer yet. I did send him an email yesterday because I realized it had been 10 days since we last spoke. Since he emailed me, said he was going to be busy for a little bit. And I was like, boop-a-doo. Hey, I know you said you were going to be busy. Just wanted to circle back or whatever. It was something to that effect. I didn't write it. I wrote what I wanted to say, which was quite verbose. And then I had GPT, trim it down and make it more succinct and less rambly, which I am akin to do. As you can tell, the allergies are bad. Not as bad as they've been the past couple of days, but it feels like someone's fingers pushing on my right eye. It's funny, I'm still getting rejected from jobs that I applied to 100 days ago. I stopped logging the jobs that I applied to because it was just getting tedious and depressing watching that number grow well into the hundreds. But I got rejected for one yesterday, and it actually, the name stood out because it was kind of unique, and it was 100 something days ago that I applied to it. So I had mentioned the other day that my stupid DeWalt trimmer was just annoying and a pain. The Universal Husqvarna head came yesterday. The sticker looks used on it, but it doesn't. So I'll probably put that on today. Don't know if I'll actually weed eat today, but tried to cut some grass yesterday, but I waited too late into the day. I think I went out there about noon or 1, and I got about a quarter of the side yard done, which isn't a lot. And I was just so soaking wet with sweat because it was already 82 degrees, and the humidity was 90 something, and the sun was basically overhead and just brutal. And I was just like, yep, this isn't going to happen. So I'll have to get out there earlier like I normally do someday this week. Doesn't help that I haven't cut that grass over there in 6 weeks either. And with the push mower, it was about at the limit of that deck and blade. I may actually just string trim it this one time because it's pretty shaggy, pretty thick. It'll probably be easier just to go through there when I put this new head on. And I went ahead and got some of their titanium force. I should have looked at Project Farm and seen what ones he liked the best. Maybe I'll do that. But I figured I would use their line with their trimmer head the first time. I've got a bunch of the DeWalt stuff out there too, but it's really gross. It holds its shape, and you know exactly what you want when you're trying to put it onto the thing. Anyway, verbose and rambling. Yesterday was my wife's first day back at school. I think it's interesting that the Indiana state government has now made a position, I think it's a law, where teachers cannot call a student by anything that is not their legal first, middle, or last name unless there's explicit permission from the parent. So even if, say Michael wants to be called Mike, has to go through the parents. This is Indiana's kind of response, I think, to the trans thing and other things. Just whatever. So that's going to be, her school is one of the first to go back. They got back a week earlier than everyone else's. So I'm sure that'll be being watched by the state to see how that goes. Kind of interesting. When I was in high school, you could be like, hey, my name's so-and-so, and they'd be like, nope, it says right here, your name's yada yada. So that's what your name is. It seems like now that's just legal policy, I guess. Yeah. I other than that, not much really going on. I did a bunch of the AI consulting yesterday. I think I'm going to do a bunch more today, although I am going to run into town. My car is finally over 80,000 miles, but it's a 2013. But there's some rust inside the doors and some other things. So I'm going to get like some other rust conversion spray paint. And just some various other things. Do a little maintenance. We went and got my wife a new car battery Saturday, but I just wanted to get that done because we also had to go clean the church. So I didn't take time to like look at stuff, and I'm gonna go do that today. I think it's gonna be a real hot one. So yeah. We did get a half-inch of rain yesterday. Well, not yesterday, Sunday night. That was kind of nice. I didn't check the rain gauge until after I did yesterday's video. The garden could definitely use it. Although we lost one of our zucchini plants, it looks like maybe 2 more are going to try to die on us. But we've already got more zucchinis than we did last year. I think we've pulled 5 or 6 this year. I think last year we got 2. So last year we just weren't getting male and female flowers at the same time. To be fair, I think we only had 1 plant that made it to the point of flowering. This year we had 4, so we're down to 3. We do finally have cucumbers growing though. I've seen a few, which means there's probably a lot more. They're still, like pinky size, 3/4 of my pinky. So I'm sure here in the next day or 2 they'll probably be big enough to pick. Although I don't eat cucumber, and I don't even really eat pickles, but we go through a lot of pickle juice in this house. We marinate our chicken in it. Yeah, I'm getting rambly on this one. I'm going to wrap it up. Just cross your fingers for me, guys. If you're a prayer, pray. If you know of any good jobs that a schmuck like me can do, maybe throw them my way. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.